The 2026 Honda Northern Territory 1100 DCT is here, and it's more than just another touring bike. It's a statement of comfort, power, and technology seamlessly blended together for riders who crave the open road without sacrificing everyday practicality. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into everything the 2026 NT1100 DCT offers: its design, performance, comfort, and features, and see why this could be the most versatile touring motorcycle in Honda's lineup. Welcome to Global Bike Buzz, and today, we uncover the machine that's redefining modern sport touring, the Honda Northern Territory 1100 DCT 2026. At first glance, the 2026 NT1100 looks unmistakably Honda, mature, aerodynamic, and intelligently crafted. The styling is sleek yet muscular, reflecting Honda's refined touring DNA. The bodywork is designed to enhance airflow and rider protection, with a tall adjustable windscreen and integrated deflectors that reduce turbulence at high speeds. LED lighting all around gives it a sharp, futuristic stance, while the daytime running lights add a modern edge that catches attention instantly. The large, sculpted fuel tank merges into a comfortable saddle, designed for long hours on the road. Honda has clearly focused on rider ergonomics here: wide handlebars, a low seat height of around 820 mm, and perfectly positioned foot pegs give both rider and passenger excellent comfort on extended journeys. When you step back and look at it, the Northern Territory 1100 DCT exudes a sense of premium quality. The paint finishes, offered in pearl glare white, gunmetal black metallic, and matte iridium gray, look rich under natural light. The panniers are seamlessly integrated into the bike's design, unlike bulky aftermarket units. These factory-fitted panniers provide plenty of storage without compromising the bike's balance or aerodynamics. And for those planning serious tours, Honda offers optional accessories such as a 50L top box, comfort seats, heated grips, and fog lights, making the Northern Territory 1100 as customizable as it is capable. Underneath that elegant exterior lies a powerhouse that defines Honda's touring performance. The 2026 NT1100 carries the same 1,084 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine derived from the legendary Africa Twin, producing around 101 horsepower and 104 Nm of torque. But in this setup, the power delivery is tuned for smoothness and torque at low to mid RPMs, exactly what you want when you're covering miles of highway or slicing through city traffic. The sound is deep and throaty without being harsh, and with Honda's dual-clutch transmission, DCT, the experience becomes effortless. Now, let's talk about that DCT system, one of Honda's most innovative technologies and a standout feature of this bike. The 6-speed DCT gearbox allows you to choose between fully automatic modes or manual paddle shifting using buttons on the handlebar. Whether you're cruising on the motorway or riding through tight mountain curves, the DCT adapts intelligently to your throttle inputs, selecting the right gear at the right time. You can ride in drive mode for relaxed, fuel-efficient touring or switch to sport mode for sharper, more dynamic performance. It's silky smooth, consistent, and eliminates the fatigue of constant clutching on long rides, a game-changer in modern touring bikes. Performance-wise, the Northern Territory 1100 is remarkably balanced. Despite its touring-oriented setup, it doesn't feel bulky or slow. The steel frame offers stability, while the Showa suspension setup, with 43 mm upside-down front forks and a rear monoshock with preload adjustment, ensures a plush yet controlled ride. The bike feels planted through corners, thanks to its low center of gravity and perfectly distributed weight. The braking setup is equally impressive, featuring dual 310 mm front discs with 4 piston calipers and a 256 mm rear disc, all managed by a sophisticated ABS system. Combined with traction control and cornering management, the Northern Territory 1100 inspires confidence in all conditions. Honda has also equipped the Northern Territory 1100 with ride-by-wire technology, offering multiple riding modes: urban, rain, and tour, plus 2 customizable user modes. This means you can tailor throttle response, traction control, and engine braking to suit your riding environment or preference. For example, in rain mode, power is softened and traction control is increased for maximum safety, while in tour mode, you get the full power delivery and smoother DCT shifts for highway performance. The electronics suite doesn't stop there. The Northern Territory 1100 comes with a full-color 6.5-inch TFT touchscreen display with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Bluetooth connectivity. It's one of the most intuitive systems in the touring segment, easy to navigate even with gloves on. You can access navigation, calls, music, and vehicle information directly from the screen, which adds an extra layer of convenience for long-distance riders. The display is complemented by a secondary LCD panel that shows essential information like fuel range, trip data, and riding mode, so you're always informed without taking your eyes off the road. Comfort is where the Northern Territory 1100 truly shines. The seat cushioning is plush, and both rider and passenger benefit from ample room to move. The windscreen is 5-way adjustable, offering excellent wind protection for different riding conditions. The heated grips and optional heated seats extend its usability into colder climates, while the large 20.4-liter fuel tank gives a realistic range of around 400 km per fill, perfect for touring without frequent stops. The DCT model adds another layer of convenience for urban commuting, making this not just a long-distance machine, but also a practical everyday motorcycle. Honda has also worked hard on vibration isolation and sound refinement. The engine is mounted on rubber dampers to reduce vibrations reaching the rider, and the exhaust system has been tuned for a satisfying but not overwhelming note. It's the kind of refinement you expect from a brand that knows how to make machines that last decades. Now, let's talk price. The 2026 Honda Northern Territory 1100 DCT is expected to start around $14,999, or approximately £13,499 in the UK/19.5 Indian rupees lakh in India, depending on taxes and market. For that price, you're getting a complete package: a comfortable tourer, an advanced commuter, and a performance-oriented all-rounder rolled into one. Compared to rivals like the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus and BMW F900 XR, the Northern Territory 1100 offers exceptional value, particularly with Honda's proven reliability and DCT advantage. In terms of real-world usability, the Northern Territory 1100 performs brilliantly. It's comfortable in slow city traffic, smooth on highways, and surprisingly agile on twisty roads. The weight, at around 248 kilograms for the DCT model, is well distributed, and even shorter riders will find it manageable thanks to the balanced chassis and low seat height. The suspension absorbs potholes and road imperfections easily, maintaining stability even with full luggage and a passenger on board. It's particularly useful when riding in traffic or on winding mountain passes where you can focus more on steering and less on gear work. Fuel efficiency is another strong point for the Northern Territory 1100 DCT. Despite its 1,084 cubic centimeters engine, it returns around 23 to 24 km/L, depending on riding style. Combine that with its large tank, and you're looking at excellent range per tank, a key factor for touring enthusiasts who hate frequent fuel stops. When it comes to technology, comfort, and usability, the Northern Territory 1100 DCT doesn't compromise. It's a bike built for those who want the thrill of a big engine but the ease of an automatic, the spirit of a sport tourer but the practicality of a commuter. Whether you're riding solo on a long adventure or carrying a passenger across countries, the Northern Territory 1100 delivers every time. To sum it up, the 2026 Honda Northern Territory 1100 DCT is a perfect example of Honda's engineering precision and commitment to rider comfort. It blends adventure bike DNA with touring luxury, resulting in a motorcycle that can handle anything: highways, cities, or mountain roads, with equal grace. It's not about being the fastest or the flashiest, it's about being the most complete. For riders looking for a reliable, refined, and versatile touring companion, the Northern Territory 1100 DCT 2026 stands out as one of the best choices in the market. So, whether you're a long-distance rider planning your next cross-country trip or a commuter who wants a premium bike for daily use, the Northern Territory 1100 DCT checks every box. That's our full in-depth review of the 2026 Honda Northern Territory 1100 DCT. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more reviews like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Global Bike Buzz for more.